Question 1. You're following two cyclists as they approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane. Where would you expect the cyclists to go? D. Any direction. Cyclists approaching a roundabout in the left-hand lane may be turning right but may not have been able to get into the correct lane due to heavy traffic. They may also feel safer keeping to the left all the way around the roundabout. Be aware of them and give them plenty of room. Question 2. What will be affected if the road surface becomes soft in very hot weather? D. The tire grip. If the road surface becomes very hot, it can soften. Tires are unable to grip a soft surface as well as they can a firm dry one. Take care when cornering and braking. Question 3. What does this sign mean? A. No through road. You won't be able to find a through route to another road. Use this road only for access. Question 4. What color are the reflective studs along the left-hand edge of the motorway? B. Red. Reflective studs are used to help you in poor visibility. Different colors are used so that you'll know which lane you're in. These are red on the left-hand edge of the carriageway, white between lanes, amber on the right-hand edge of the carriageway, green between the carriageway and slip roads. Question 5. Where's the safest place to park your vehicle at night? C. In a garage. If you have a garage, use it. Your vehicle is less likely to be a victim of car crime if it's in a garage. Also, in winter, the windows will be kept free from ice and snow. Hi there, I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more driving tips and tests. And don't forget to comment your score. Let's get back to the video. Question 6. What's the national speed limit on a single carriageway road? D. 60 miles per hour. If you're traveling on a dual carriageway that becomes a single carriageway road, reduce your speed gradually so that you aren't exceeding the limit as you enter. There might not be a sign to remind you of the limit, so make sure you know the speed limits for different types of road and vehicle. Question 7. Are passengers allowed to ride in a caravan that's being towed? C. No, not at any time. Riding in a towed caravan is highly dangerous. The safety of the entire unit is dependent on the stability of the trailer. Moving passengers would make the caravan unstable and could cause loss of control. Question 8. You're approaching a red light at a puffin crossing. Pedestrians are on the crossing. When will the red light change? D. When the pedestrians have cleared the crossing. A sensor will automatically detect that the pedestrians have reached a safe position. Don't drive on until the green light shows and it's safe for you to do so. Question 9. What does this white arrow on the road mean? B. Return to your side of the road. The arrow indicates the direction in which to pass hatch markings or double white lines. If you're overtaking, you must return to the left-hand side of the road. Question 10. What does this sign mean? A. With flow cycle lane. Usually, a picture of a cycle will also be painted on the road, and sometimes the lane will have a different colored surface. Leave these areas clear for cyclists and don't pass too closely when you overtake. Question 11. What will help you to keep your car secure? A. Registering with a vehicle watch scheme. The vehicle watch scheme helps to reduce the risk of your car being stolen. By displaying high-visibility vehicle watch stickers in your car, you're inviting the police to stop your vehicle if it's seen in use between midnight and 5 a.m. Question 12. You're driving a friend's children home from school. They're both under 14 years old. Who's responsible for making sure they wear a seatbelt or approved child restraint where required? D. You, the driver. Passengers should always be secured and safe. Children should be encouraged to fasten their seat belts or approved restraints themselves from an early age, so that it becomes a matter of routine. As the driver, you must check that they're fastened securely. It's your responsibility. Question 13. What should you do if your anti-lock brakes, ABS, warning light stays on? B. Have the brakes checked immediately. Consult the vehicle handbook or a garage before driving the vehicle any further. Only drive to a garage if it's safe to do so. If you aren't sure, get expert help. Question 14. You're driving in a built-up area that has traffic calming measures. What should you do when you approach a road hump? D. Check your mirror and slow down. Many towns have road humps as part of traffic calming measures, designed to slow down traffic. Reduce your speed when driving over them. If you go too fast, you could lose control or damage your car. Look out for pedestrians or cyclists while you're driving in these areas. Question 15. There's been a collision. A motorcyclist is lying injured and unconscious. Why should you only remove their helmet if it's essential? D. Removing it could make any injuries worse. When someone is injured, any movement that isn't absolutely necessary should be avoided, since it could make the injuries worse. Unless it's essential to remove a motorcyclist's helmet, it's generally safer to leave it in place. Hi there, I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more driving tips and tests. And don't forget to comment your score. Let's get back to the video. Question 16. How will a police officer in a patrol vehicle signal for you to stop? B. Flash the headlights, indicate left and point to the left. You must obey signals given by the police. If a police officer in a patrol vehicle wants you to pull over, they'll indicate this without causing danger to you or other traffic. Question 17. What can cause excessive or uneven tire wear? C. A faulty braking system. If you see that parts of the tread on your tires are wearing before others, it may indicate a brake, suspension or wheel alignment fault. Regular servicing will help to detect faults at an early stage, and this will avoid the risk of minor faults becoming serious or even dangerous. Question 18. What does this sign mean? A. The right-hand lane is closed. Yellow and black temporary signs may be used to inform you about roadworks or lane restrictions. Look well ahead. If you have to change lanes, do so in good time. Question 19. You're approaching an unmarked crossroads. How should you deal with the junction? B. Slow down and look both ways. Be cautious, especially when your view is restricted by hedges, bushes, walls, large vehicles, etc. In the summer months, these junctions can become more difficult to deal with, because growing foliage may further obscure your view. Question 20. You're following a large vehicle. Why should you stay a safe distance behind it? A. You'll give the driver a chance to see you in their mirrors. If you're following a large vehicle but are so close to it that you can't see its exterior mirrors, the driver won't be able to see you. Keeping well back will also allow you to see the road ahead by looking past the large vehicle. Question 21. How can you avoid wasting fuel? D. By having your vehicle serviced regularly. If you don't have your vehicle serviced regularly, the engine will gradually become less efficient. This will cause increased fuel consumption and, in turn, an increase in the amount of harmful emissions it produces. Question 22. What restrictions apply if you're towing a trailer on a 3-lane motorway? C. You mustn't use the right-hand lane. The motorway regulations for towing a trailer state that you mustn't use the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway unless directed to do so, for example, at roadworks or due to a lane closure, exceed 60 miles per hour. Question 23. Why should you reduce your speed here? A. A staggered junction is ahead. Traffic could be turning off or pulling out ahead of you, to the left or right. Vehicles turning left will be slowing down before the junction, and any vehicles turning right may have to stop to allow oncoming traffic to clear. Be prepared for this, as you might have to slow down or stop behind them. Question 24. What do the lines along the center of the road mean? D. There's a hazard ahead. White lines painted on the road give you information about where you may drive and when. A line that lengthens, with shortened gaps, means there's a hazard ahead. For example, it may mean there's a sharp bend coming up. If you need to overtake another vehicle or turn, you must make sure that the road ahead is clear before you cross the lines. Question 25. What should you expect if you see this sign ahead? A. The road will bend sharply to the left. This sign indicates that the road will bend sharply to the left. Slow down in plenty of time and select the correct gear before you start to turn. Braking hard and late, while also sharply changing direction, is likely to cause a skid. Question 26. Which road users are most difficult to see when you're reversing your car? C. Children. It may not be possible to see a small child through the rear windscreen of your vehicle. Be aware of this before you reverse. If there are children about, get out and check that it's clear before reversing. Question 27. Other than direction indicators, how can you give signals to other road users? C. By using brake lights. Your brake lights will give an indication to traffic behind that you're slowing down. Good anticipation will allow you time to check your mirrors before slowing. Question 28. traffic officers operate on motorways and some primary routes in England and Wales. What are they authorised to do? B. Stop and direct anyone on a motorway. Traffic officers don't have enforcement powers but are able to stop and direct people on motorways and some A-class roads. They operate in England and Wales and work in partnership with the police at incidents, providing a highly trained and visible service. They're recognized by an orange and yellow jacket, and their vehicle has yellow and black markings. Question 29. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to trams. Obey the give way signs. Trams are unable to steer around you if you misjudge when it's safe to enter the junction. Question 30. You're waiting to turn right at the end of a road. What should you do if your view is obstructed by parked vehicles? A. Stop, and then move forward slowly and carefully for a clear view. At junctions, your view is often restricted by buildings, trees or parked cars. You need to be able to see in order to judge a safe gap. Edge forward slowly and keep looking all the time. Don't cause other road users to change speed or direction as you emerge. Hi there, I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please subscribe and turn on notifications for more driving tips and tests. And don't forget to comment your score. Let's get back to the video. Question 31. Your insurer will issue you with an insurance certificate. When must you produce this document for inspection? C. When a police officer asks you for it. You must produce a valid insurance certificate when requested by a police officer. If you can't do this immediately, you may be asked to take it to a police station. Other documents you may be asked to produce are your driving license and the vehicle's MO certificate. Question 32. You're joining a motorway from a slip road. How should you deal with traffic already on the motorway? B. Match your speed to traffic in the left-hand lane and filter into a safe gap. You should give way to traffic already on the motorway. Where possible, traffic may move over to let you in, but don't force your way into the traffic stream. Traffic could be traveling at high speed, so try to match your speed to filter in without affecting the traffic flow. Question 33. You're driving in town. Why should you be careful if there's a bus at a bus stop on the other side of the road? B. Pedestrians might come from behind the bus. If you see a bus ahead, watch out for pedestrians. They might not be able to see you if they're behind the bus. Question 34. When should you use your vehicle's horn? C. To alert others to your presence. You mustn't use your vehicle's horn between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. in a built-up area or when you're stationary, unless a moving vehicle poses a danger. Its function is to alert other road users to your presence. Question 35. What's the most important reason for having a properly adjusted head restraint? B. To help you avoid neck injury. In a collision, rapid deceleration will violently throw vehicle occupants forward and then backwards as the vehicle stops. Seat belts and airbags protect occupants against the forward movement. Head restraints should be adjusted so they give maximum protection to the head and neck during the backward movement. Question 36. What does a sign with a brown background show? A. Tourist directions. Signs with a brown background give directions to places of interest. They're often seen on a motorway, directing you along the easiest route to the attraction. Question 37. When may front fog lights be used? C. When visibility is seriously reduced. Your fog lights must only be used when visibility is reduced to 100 meters, 328 feet, or less. You need to be familiar with the layout of your dashboard so you're aware if your fog lights have been switched on in error, or you've forgotten to switch them off. Question 38. You're carrying a child under 3 years old in your car. Which restraint is suitable for a child of this age? C. A child seat. It's your responsibility to ensure that all children in your car are secure. Suitable restraints include a child seat, baby seat, booster seat or booster cushion. It's essential that any restraint used is suitable for the child's size and weight, and fitted according to the manufacturer's instructions. Question 39. What's the meaning of this sign? D. Waiting restrictions. It's normally accompanied by details of when the restrictions are in force. Details of most signs in common use are shown in the Highway Code. For more comprehensive coverage, see Know Your Traffic Signs. Question 40. When are you allowed to wait on the yellow grid markings? B. When you are turning right. The yellow grid markings are a box junction. They're used where stationary traffic is likely to block the junction. You must not enter a box junction unless your exit road is clear. You can enter the box and wait when you want to turn right, but oncoming traffic is preventing you turning. The right turn exit must be clear. Question 41. Which shape is used for a give way sign? D. Other warning signs are the same shape and color, but the giveaway triangle points downwards. When you see this sign, you must give way to traffic on the road that you're about to enter. Question 42. When may you overtake another vehicle on their left? B. When you're in a one-way street. You may pass slower vehicles on their left while traveling along a one-way street. Be aware of drivers who may need to change lanes and may not expect faster traffic passing on their left. Question 43. Which sign means there will be two-way traffic crossing your route ahead? B. This sign is found in or at the end of a one-way system. It warns you that traffic will be crossing your path from both directions. Question 44. The fluid level in your battery is low. What fluid should you use to top it up? C. Distilled water. Some modern batteries are maintenance-free. Check your vehicle handbook and, if necessary, make sure that the plates in each battery cell are covered with fluid. Question 45. What does this sign mean? A. Cycle route ahead. More people are cycling today and cycle routes are being extended in our towns and cities to provide safe cycling routes. Respect the presence of cyclists on the road and give them plenty of room if you need to pass. Question 46. What should you do when you're following a learner driver who stalls at a junction? D. Be patient, as you expect them to make mistakes. Learning to drive is a process of practice and experience. Try to understand this and tolerate those who make mistakes while they're learning. Question 47. What does 25 mean on this motorway sign? C. The number of the next junction. Before you set out on your journey, use a road map to plan your route. When you see an advance warning of your junction, make sure you get into the correct lane in plenty of time. Last-minute harsh braking and cutting across lanes at speed is extremely hazardous. Question 48. What type of vehicle could you expect to meet in the middle of the road? C. Lorry. The highest point of the bridge is in the center, so a large vehicle might have to move to the center of the road to have enough room to pass safely under the bridge. Question 49. How should you react to inexperienced drivers? A. Be patient and prepare for them to react more slowly. Learners might not have confidence when they first start to drive. Allow them plenty of room and don't react adversely to their hesitation. We all learn from experience, but new drivers will have had less practice in dealing with all the situations that might occur. Question 50. How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency? C. Brake promptly and firmly until you've stopped. If you have ABS and need to stop in an emergency, keep your foot firmly on the brake pedal until the vehicle has stopped. When the ABS operates, you may hear a grating sound and feel vibration through the brake pedal. This is normal and you should maintain pressure on the brake pedal until the vehicle stops.
Need more help passing your test? Use the link in the description to book a class or join our free channel on Telegram.